I want to characterize this frequency function in terms of some of its parameters. Now, a parameter is any numerical value, whatever, which helps identify or characterize the distribution. And there are lots and lots of parameters we could talk about. We'd like to get away with as few parameters as possible, make life simple. But what are some of the outstanding parameters, which are obvious in this case? One outstanding parameter, of course, is the location of the maximum point of f of y. What value of y gives the maximum ordinate? That's called the mode of the distribution. And there we see the mode of this particular probability density function. Another interesting parameter of the distribution would be the location on the y-axis, which divvies up the area under the curve 50-50. In other words, what point on the y-axis leaves half of the area under this side and half on the other. That's called the median. You all recall that the median is the green sward down the middle of the highway. Well, there's the median of this distribution of observations. There are just many observations to the left of that point as there are to the right. Now, those are two famous characteristics or parameters of a distribution, but the statisticians and mathematicians like to characterize their distributions in terms of moments. And so let's talk for the moment about the first moment of this distribution. What in the devil is the first moment? Well, if I can keep the distribution from falling this way, let's try to find the place where it balances. It won't balance there, and sure the devil doesn't balance there, but it will balance there, particularly if I support it. There you go. That's the first moment of the distribution. And to illustrate the first moment, I'll just pull it off here. And you'll notice that the statisticians give the first moment a name. They call the first moment of the distribution the mean of the distribution. So here are three rather obvious parameters. They're called location parameters. The mode of the distribution, where f of y is greatest. The median of the distribution, the point that divides up the area in half. But the most important of these location parameters for our purpose is the mean of the distribution, the first moment of the distribution, if you will.